Hi Williamson family, my name is Brent Stone and I'm going to be presenting the icook cookware set. This is actually Robert Williamson's cookware set, and I'm going to go over some basic things, why I buy icook, the benefits are, health benefits especially, and a lot of people think, well, health benefits to cookware. It's a funny thing, a lot of people don't know that if you buy low-grade cookware, sometimes there's health ailments that you accrue later on down the road through like Teflon coated pans and carbon steel breaking off into food. What happens is we actually have our icook set here really just to go over, and I'm actually going to be going through this whole presentation with you guys. So first what I'm going to do is, Robert, if you want to zoom in a little bit here on one of these pans, just for an example, this is a good example of one of the stainless steel pans, and you can see that the lids are forged the exact same way. It's 1810 surgical grade stainless steel, okay? In the bottom of these pans, you can see that there's a crease here. The way that they're put together, there's an encapsulized aluminum slab. And encapsulized means that the aluminum slab, the way that this is set up, is that there's no air pockets in between the aluminum and the steel. Okay, it all touches, but it's all evenly distributed. So no matter how big the burner is or whatever the case may be, it's easier for the heat to distribute. Now, granted, this isn't really part of the presentation, but I recommend on the bigger pans, obviously, cooking with, if you have access to a bigger burner rather than smaller burners, rather than like a saucepan, but that's also common sense, so I'm not going to go into that. But this is really neat because the 1810 surgical grade stainless steel is very strong. There is a lifetime guarantee on these pans that have the stainless steel all the way through. Very special as well, these handles. You can see that they're very ergonomically shaped. They're very comfortable in your hand, but more importantly than that, it's a certain polymer that is oven safe up to 400 degrees. It will not melt under 400 degrees, and you can actually bake with these, which is very nice. Now, the next part of the process here I'm going to actually touch on is some of our pans that have the non-stick coating, okay? These here actually have a different lid. As you can see, it's tempered glass, okay? And I've actually baked with these personally. I cook as well, and I like to cook chicken with these and bake these in because they're very easy to clean. I'm a guy, I'm young, I don't like to spend a lot of time cleaning on the stainless steel, although it's not that hard to clean, I just don't like to take the time. But these are great because what this coating is actually called Duramic. It's not Teflon, and it looks just like Teflon, but it's very, very strong, and you don't have to worry about it chipping off into your food. However, over time, this has a 5-year warranty. It will scratch down over time if you use metal in it, but I'd like to say, I don't know what the exact number is. They say, oh, it's 10 times stronger than Teflon, this and that. I'll give you an example. This Duramic coating is baked into the steel. They put ridges and valleys into the steel, and they bake Duramic on at super high temperatures so that you can bake with it, you can cook with it, and it doesn't come off for years. So that's the benefit to Duramic. And the benefits with it being easy to clean, a lot of people really like that too. Next, icook is also known for being able to stack cook. And what that actually is all about is I'm going to show you an example. So let's pretend, everyone, that this is a stovetop here, and you're actually able to, we're going to pretend we're cooking, okay? So I'm going to take this saucepan here, take this lid off, take this, and you can see this here, this is an odd shaped pan. The handles are turned upside down. Well, there's a reason for that. You can see that that's level, and it's actually going to be used as a lid to sit right like that, because what we can do is, with the icook cookware, you can cook things directly on top of each other, and the heat will rise. And so what happens is you can actually steam things, cook things in here, and you actually conserve electricity. A lot of people don't really care about that. Some people do, and I think it's a great thing for those people that want to be, eco-friendly and conserve energy. Also, if you have a lot of people coming over for, Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving, and you have multiple multiple dishes that you're cooking at once. It makes it convenient, and you can actually get a lot more accomplished at one time. So you can see here that there's multiple pieces to this 27-piece set, 27 pieces. But the way that all this is set, I'm not going to go through every single piece. However, there are some specific pieces that I do want to highlight because they're pretty neat. This is actually, as you can see, a cheese grater, but it's not just predominantly used as a cheese grater, it's also used to steam. We're going to set that here inside this little ring if we were going to steam, and we also have a steam bucket, okay? Which is really nice. And that's actually, I mean, that's very large. Robert, I don't know if I can get closer, it makes it easier, but that's a pretty good size. So if we were going to do something like this, you could dip it right in, and you could have water in here, and let's say you're going to steam something else, you just set that right on in there, and then you could set whatever else you're going to be cooking there, and the steam would come right up. So it works out really good. Enough about that. On to the care of the iCook cookware. Okay, now when you're cleaning your iCook cookware, one thing that I recommend is that if you have the LOC scrub buds, okay? What a scrub bud is it looks like a little SOS pad. However, there's no glue in it, there's no soap in it. It's actually rolled stainless steel, and it actually doesn't hurt your skin. We actually do demos with the scrub bud itself, where we take fine fabrics and rub it over, and basically just so it doesn't snag. And I recommend using that because it won't scar the steel. Okay, even though it is stainless steel and this is stainless steel, this is very hard steel, and sometimes when food bakes on at high temperatures, it's good to use something that you can go over and you can take off. You're not going to hurt the iCook cookware with that. However, I also say don't use that if you're going to be cleaning with this. This is actually a lot easier to clean. Oh, thank you, Sally. This is a scrub bud right here. I recommend using this on these pans that are stainless steel. So I'll leave that there. This, you could probably use any kind of a sponge that you want. We recommend that you use the soap. It's the LOC, oh, right here. Thank you, Sally. The LOC Legacy of Clean dish drops, okay? I was gonna let Robert zoom in on that.
That's good.
But it works very, very good. It is organic and it is non-caustic, and you don't have to worry about phosphates or other things being in the cleaners that could harm people later on down the road. One thing that I love about these pans, and I've said it probably 4 or 5 times already, you don't need to scrub really hard when you're cleaning these pans. Obviously use soap, but the best thing about these is the ease of clean. And a lot of people think that I'm stressing that too much. Use it for yourself, try it, and tell me you don't love it. So, I do. Also, on the steel pots and pans, if you're going to polish the steel, or you're cleaning inside and there's things that are baked on at super high temperatures, use our LOC metal cleaner. You can use that with the scrub bud, basically just to go in and polish. However, I don't recommend using the scrub bud on the shiny surface just to keep it looking nice. However, I have done it myself on my own set. I don't really go for looks on my pots and pans. But you could use any kind of a sponge that you'd like to use just to polish with this, and you'll come out with a nice finish on it just like it's brand new. Well guys, just to kind of wrap up, that's pretty much it. If you're interested later on down the road, maybe we could do a demo with the knife set, but that's for another day. Guys, have a great day. I'm Brent Stone. Thank you, Williamson family, for having me in. Bye-bye.